So I hit up Prodigy asking for the Kevin Jones feedback, and they did more than that. They sent me an entire box of discs. Just a quick rundown of what they gave me: an FX2 Air, 500 Spectrum M2, P model OS in the ProFlex plastic, FX4 in the 400 plastic, Lydia Cochran Signature Series D2, and last but not least, the Kevin Jones feedback. So the goal today is to not lose any of these discs. 156 gram D2. This is probably gonna drift to the right. I lost that. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, we lost it. In my defense, the disc was 150 grams. Like, what the heck was I supposed to do with that? To make matters even worse, 5 minutes after I bombed that out in the middle of the ocean, my phone overheated, completely stopped working. Couldn't even turn it back on. So I come out here the next day, this very hole. My mic was never plugged in. I shot a whole video with zero audio. I was pissed when I came home. So here we are, third time's a try. I've thrown these discs several times now, so I know what everything does. 350 feet down the right gap with the feedback, 9.5 -1.3. Basically a farther throwing FX2. Push, 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 push. We should have a putt. Okay, not as close as I thought. Thought I would at least be inside circle one, but I'm not upset with this. This putt will decide how the day is gonna go. Oh. Mediocre. So in most of my review videos, we're figuring out the discs together. I've never thrown them before, but in this case, it's my third time. I know what all of these do. They are beefy. Even this cat, FX2 Air, 163 grams. I need you guys to tell me what the purpose of this disc is. I mean, look at that. So I've always been under the impression that you buy a lighter weight disc so that the disc isn't as overstable. But in this case, this 163 gram FX2 is just as stable, if not more stable, than a max weight FX2. Oh my gosh. So what is the purpose of this? Because I don't throw anything like less than max weight. So holding this and throwing this is very weird, but it's just as overstable, but it feels like it's just gonna be a paper plate. So moving on from the most overstable disc to the least overstable disc, other than that D2, of course, I lost that, is the FX4, 9.5 -2.1. This is the disc that I've been having the most fun with out of all of these. It's not overstable, but it still has that finish at the end. If I hit it flat, it'll drift to the right and then finish, which is perfect for this whole 350 feet straight down the gap, low ceiling. Oh, I didn't get the height. Dang it. Oh, if I got the height, that would have been perfect. All right, now we have this putt to go 50% inside C2. I missed the first hole, but we're getting the second one. Up. Just kidding, we're just gonna airball both of them. And now we move back on to the overstable stuff, the P model OS 3403. It's in the ProFlex plastic. The grip on this feels very interesting. It's flat on top, then it rounds over just a little bit and then goes flat down on the sides and then a flat cut in on the beveled edge. Similar to that Discmania Mutant where there's no curves on it, it's all just flat lines. That's like half of this disc. 280 feet into a headwind. I underestimated the stability on this the first time. I will correct it. Skip off the road, yay. And we're in the circle. I might as well follow that up with the Joker, which is GT Hancock's Joker of Trees. It's 500 Spectrum M2. Nice little profile to it. I like how it has the red rim going around the side. It's another one of those discs that are very overstable. And I think it's pretty much sitting on top of the P model OS. And I called it. They're both literally sitting on top of each other. P model OS technically won the CTP. I suck. P model OS is better. So this is one of the tougher holes on the course, 400 feet, no real gap and very low ceiling. So I'm gonna punch this feedback out there on the right, make it go over the road the whole way, hopefully get a skip. Okay, not the gap I was going for. Do we get the skip though? No. Let's just pretend I didn't throw that. FX4, 400 feet, yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna try to hyzer flip this down the gap. Oh, it's too much, it's too much. Did that go out of bounds too? This hole was not meant to be. All right, those are two pretty embarrassing shots, so I'm gonna try to redeem myself. FX4 down the right gap, 320 feet. That is not the gap I was talking about. However, let's just pretend it was. Switching this up, I'm gonna go forehand down the same gap as that FX4. My favorite shot to throw, a flex forehand. Keep flexing. Well, it's down there. I got a little excited on the Ghetto Catch Cam because I thought I was closer, but my FX4 is over there and my feedback's right there. Okay, not a good throw, but can we go 1 for 3 in circle twos? Yep. But an even better question, can we go 2 for 4 in circle twos? Here's my FX4. We're nasty. No, we're not. All right, I say we just empty the bag on this hole, and this will truly decide what the better disc is. FX4 with the finesse forehand. trash. FX2 Air. Straight beef. Filet mignon. Joker of the trees. The turtle, and it belongs in the water. I hope I get that back. P Model OS. We're not going in the water too, right? Woo! And finally, the Kevin Jones feedback. Oh, wouldn't that be crazy? It was off so bad. I actually hit cage on this yesterday, believe it or not. Was not filming. Dude, the Joker of trees literally reincarnated and turned into a turtle. All right, there it is. Come back to daddy. I hope this pole can reach it. First try, dude. Let's go. All right, I got this goofball back, but there's actually 2 more discs out here chilling, so I'm gonna go rescue them. If my phone didn't shut off every 30 seconds, I'd have showed the adventure of me getting that disc, but my phone is just way too hot. It's literally shut off 3 times in the making of this video. There's the overstable FX2, my P Model OS, and then the winner chicken dinner, the Kevin Jones feedback. I think we all knew that this is the best Prodigy disc. And then the 2 discs I found was a Boss and a Photon. There are names and numbers on these, but if you are not a subscriber, sorry, you're not getting it back. All right, time for some redemption. 310 feet downhill, battle between the P Model OS. Oh gosh, I think the P Model OS lost. And the Joker. That looks a little better. Both are still pretty bad shots, but all right, we got to wrap this up. My phone is about to go into cardiac arrest. It is 105 degrees out here. This Arkansas humidity is different. You step outside to check your mail, you have got to take a shower because you're soaked. Par 4, 663 feet, FX4 for the bomb to set us up with the feedback in for the approach. Let me see that turn, baby. Yes, sir. And for the feedback for the approach. All right, easy up and down with the feedback. Once again, thank you, Prodigy, for hooking me up with all these discs. Skip near that basket. Thank you, sir. And thank you guys for watching, because if it wasn't for all of your eyeballs, companies wouldn't be sending me stuff. Peace.